Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions, let's do an arena showcase. Let's look at the OB, cost 100 units. OB meaning old boys. I don't have, high hopes for this team, but they do have some nice synergy. They do a lot of slash attacks, and then like Gilgamesh, he has his slash attack break. There's defense breaks and stuff, so there is some synergy in here. And then as far as rolls, they work pretty well too. They're kind of balanced. I can use Thancred as my hateless tank. I can use Super Sterne as my main damage source, and then Gilgamesh a support character with his Time Mage subjob. It's kind of crazy to think that Thancred and Gilgamesh are now over 2 years old, and that I was not able to get them to 120 until today. But real quick, I'll show you the equipment and then their builds. But here is Super Sterne, 1500 damage. He's definitely built for the damage. Desperation, and then the Samurai support ability to give him more attack. And then I gave him the, the Ruin Knight main job. I turned off his TP skills, however. But all of the attacks are still on, I believe. Yeah. Alright, and then Samurai subjob, turn off the TP skills here. I want him to use bells and then nothing else. But Hien is on, Kongo, right. And then I think I turned off his limit break. No, it's on, but he'll never use it. Alright, next we got Thancred. I gave him the Stargazer vision card for the vision ability, but maybe I'd want to take this off of him. It's not a slash attack, so it doesn't get the benefit there. And it is a defense break, but he has another defense break for going to EX jobs, so maybe I could think of something better to put there. But he will be using Jume's Trustmaster. This is very nice for him. It's a self-buff to give himself defense and then spirit up, and then you combine that with his defense and magic barrier, and then he gets very tanky. And then for him, main and subjobs, the Gunbreaker. I gave him the new Camouflage, which will give him defense penetration up, and then projectile resistance. I didn't really build him for attacking, but as we shall see, he does pretty good damage regardless. And then for skills, I turned off, I think, all of his TP skills except for Bolai 2, which will give him the barrier for both physical and magic. The last video that I used Thancred, he did not use this ability, and some viewers got very angry about that, so we'll make sure that he uses it in this video. Alright, then finally we have Gilgamesh. Again, he'll be using the Time Mage subjob. And then the agility is important here, so we see 87 here on Gilgamesh, 86 here on Thancred, so that way Gilgamesh will act first, and then 88 on Super Sterne. I might want to take that down even. I'd like to lower his move more than his agility. But part of the thinking of this team is that I want Thancred to get out in front, and then with Quick, hopefully he will get so out in front that he'll be the only one taking attacks, and then like Super Sterne will be protected from big AoE attacks. And then we have the Exorcist Vision card on Gilgamesh, in case I need to take down some evade units. And I think I've left on most of the stuff for Gilgamesh. I turned off Excalibur because it's a move and attack. I want him to stay back as well. And then in at the end of the fights, I turned off the self-haste, because I'd rather he use Quick on a teammate than haste on himself. And then Rob Trustmaster for more CT, and then slash attack up. Okay, let's head over to the fights. Okay, first, Mono Light, Locke, Engelbert, and Lucio. And then the team that I'm using, the OB cost 100 characters, this team is not consistent at all. I had maybe a 50% win rate going against all physical attackers. I stayed away from magic users. The key to making my team work is to arrange like the turn order, and then like Quick and stuff, so that Super Sterne can get out as many attacks as possible without him taking any attacks. Alright, but Thancred, he will use the barrier on himself after using Jum's Trustmaster first turn. And then Rob Trustmaster here. And Bells on Super Sterne. Okay, there's that Stargazer attack to break defense. Nice AoE, but not very good damage. Again, not that I'm using him for damage, but I think I can put a better card there. Okay, here is a slash resistance break from Locke. Super Sterne still standing, that's lucky. Quick on Super Sterne. And Hazard Injury. Take down those two guys, good. And yeah, Super Sterne, he still has the ability to do big damage. It's just a matter of getting him to hit. Thankfully, he has really long range, so he can make it work. And then Hien on Engelbert for Guts, and then regular attack from Thancred. Alright, that turned out pretty well. I was lucky to hit Locke there. Okay, next, Oberon, Muraga, and then Celes. The thing that makes my team inconsistent is that the opponent's team is always going to have like different setups of like agility or turn order or like hate and stuff, so it's very hard to build like a consistent run with my team. And then like if Gilgamesh and Thancred are too close together, Gilgamesh will keep casting haste, or quick rather, on Thancred, when I would rather that he use it on Super Sterne. Okay, there's a Magic Buster from Celes. Rob Trustmaster again from Gilgamesh. Barriers on Oberon. And Sentinel on Muraga. Okay, there's Blasting Zone 2, that is a defense break. And Hazard Injury, good damage there. Muraga's still standing though. And Quick on Super Sterne, that is perfect. Don't give Muraga a chance to act. Regular attack, but Guts. And the break from Oberon. Okay, that'll take down Super Sterne. There's that short-range slow attack from Muraga, but slow doesn't matter as much if you got Quick. Okay, there's the self-haste. That's still on Gilgamesh in this fight. There's the big 2-hit AoE from Oberon. Okay, there's triple trick. Lower evade, but more importantly break the barriers on Oberon, but he'll take us down. Yeah, in that fight, it was like the extra hits that I had to do that kind of stalled me, like the barriers or the Guts. Alright, here we have Oberon, Cloud, and then a low-ish level Celes. Celes is not really a factor against my team, so it doesn't really matter what level she's on. She could be 120 and probably the result would be the same. And then I turned off all of the TP skills on Super Sterne, and so the second turn he will often do nothing, which maybe seems like a waste. Maybe I could use a different TP skill, raise attack or critical or accuracy or something. But if you don't do anything, if you just move, you'll maintain kind of more CT than if you had used a TP skill. I would like him to act more, so it's better to do nothing, I think, that second turn. Okay, there's big AoE from Celes, but not a lot of damage onto Super Sterne. Okay, Rapid Chain. Super Sterne is still standing somehow. And Hazard Injury, big damage. And Quick on Super Sterne, perfect. Good timing. Okay, Barrier Break on Oberon, that's awesome. Okay, there again, the Joom Trustmaster for defense and Spirit Break. There goes Super Sterne, but that's fine. He's more than done his job. Alright, quick on Thancred. Perfect. Alright, and Rough Divide. Move and attack. I was considering turning off the defense break on Thancred so that he would use that move and attack more often, just to get him even closer to the front. But this setup has been working out okay. Okay, here we got Joom, Summer Kilphe, and Cloud. Okay, defense and spirit up on Thancred. Alright, quick on Thancred. I was considering putting the producer's bow tie onto Super Sterne in order to lower his move, but it would also raise his hate, so yeah, it would be maybe not a good trade-off. Okay, so there's a second turn where Super Sterne does nothing. I'm a little worried about how close he is to Thancred. Alright, quick on Thancred again. Okay, Blasting Zone 2, Defense Break. Still kind of close to Thancred. Hazard Injury. Not quite enough to take down Joom. But Thancred was able to take that attack. Alright, Limit Break from Joom. Shouldn't take down Super Sterne, that's good. Alright, Limit Break onto Thancred, perfect. So no, like, barrage or anything. Okay, there's Kotetsu, Slash Break. And then the Stargazer card. That will not get the benefit from the Slash Resistance Break, because again, it's a Pierce attack. Okay, Limit Break on Gilgamesh, he goes down. Mighty Break, there goes Cloud. Blasting Zone 2, Defense Break, but evade. Mighty Break, take down Summer Kilphe. Alright, so that's a fun team. Again, it's inconsistent. It depends on the turn order and like agility and stuff, but yeah, pretty usable, and then a good synergy with each other. It's kind of fun to use these old characters again. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.